15 seconds. Five more. Here we go. Alrighty. Hello, a very good evening, and welcome to the 70th round of the general knowledge quiz. How many? Well, we didn't do it weekly to begin with. We did it daily because I was thinking we've been doing this for a year, but there were only 52 weeks in a year. 70th round this evening. We shall see who wins. I don't believe that we have a birthday today. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but if we don't have a birthday, it is anyone's game to win this monumental round of the quiz. Loads of you saying hello in the comments, and I will give you a shout outs very shortly as well, because of course the shout out gets you a bonus point, and the bonus point could get you to a perfect score of 30 out of 30. It's a 20 question quiz, 30 points, one of those from the bonus point, which means 29 still to play for, starting with question number 1. Question number 1 is this question here. What shape is a hula hoop? Couldn't have started easier. What shape is a hula hoop? Watch you writing that one down. Some shout-outs for you. Jeremy and Mary get the first shout-outs today, and therefore bonus points to them. Josh and Emma are straight in there as well. Grandma, Rachel, Daniel and Adrian, Caroline, Martin and Karen, and Neve and Ollie, Bubba and Grandad, Danielle and Martin, Claire as well, and Jane, and Steve, and of course Barney, and Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Simon. That's all for now, and bonus points to all of you. 2. Cozumel is an island off the coast of which country? Cozumel is an island off the coast of which country? Bonus points also go to Judith and Stephen, and Sophie and Tom. Question number 3. What C is a term for someone who is famous despite having no obvious talent? What C is a term for someone who is famous despite having no obvious talent? There are many words, but well, my parents downstairs had to find the quiz in the search bar. Goodness me, it wasn't in your recommendeds this week. YouTube must have heard you talking about the quiz. We don't want to go to another one of them. Question number 4. A magnet has 2 poles. What are they called? You get 2 points for this. A magnet has 2 poles. What are they called? Martin and Danielle were in the wrong quiz. After the countdown came on, I was wearing the Christmas hat. They were 10 behind at number 60. I'm yet to turn up to the wrong quiz. That'll be the day. Question 5 is a picture question. Oh my goodness, Caitlin did the same. Why did everyone do this today? Caitlin turned up to quiz number 60. Same with Daniel and Adrian. Same with Caroline. Oh my goodness. I did wonder why you were all so quiet in the comments before the quiz started. Now I understand. You weren't here. You were back in time. Anyway, this is number 5. Can you name the countries from their Olympic stadiums? So you've got 4 Olympic stadiums here. 4 countries, and you get 1 point for each. See if you can. Grandma did the same. Goodness me. YouTube's playing games with this week. Wants to see how easy it is or how difficult they can make it to find the quiz. Yeah, YouTube definitely didn't want you playing tonight. Bubba and Grandad were on 69. That was last week. Just so everybody get it. Next week we're on 71. Question number 6 coming up. So if you haven't yet worked out number 5, take a picture of your screen. Or hit that print screen button if you're on a computer. Question number 6, here it is. Norwegian, carnival, and question 3 have what in common? Norwegian, carnival, and question 3 have what in common? Uncle Howard's made it. Bit of a struggle, but now he's in. Uncle Howard, it seems that everybody has had the same struggle today. You're only a moment behind everybody else who's been in various different quizzes, but not this one. Some people were very rude before. They said the host of the other quiz was better looking. Question 7. Which company invented the instant printing camera? Which company invented the instant printing camera? Martin thought I was just messing about with the Christmas theme again. That is my level of humour, actually. Middle of July, get a Christmas hat on. It's the way to do it. Question number 8 is our itty bitty word game, so let's have a look at the grid. Here we go. Ooh, so strong. What do you see? There's an 8-letter word somewhere in the grid, and it works with that clue. Ooh, so strong. Where do you see it? If you haven't yet had your shout out, by the way, very easy to get it. All you need to do is join in. Do something in the chat. I will read out your message, or if the message isn't read-outable, I will read out your name at the very least, and you will get a bonus point for the pleasure. Anybody on course for a perfect score of 30? It hasn't happened for a while. Some would say it's never happened at all, but others have claimed it has happened, but of course we can't check. We would never know. Question number 8, itty bitty word game. Somewhere in this grid it works with the words "oh so strong" is the clue. Number 9 coming up. According to John McCormack, it's a long way to where? According to John McCormack, it is a long way to where? Thank you very much, Uncle Howard. You should get double bonus points for that. Neve's just going nope. I was wondering what I'd asked, but then I remembered. She's not on track for 30 out of 30. No, nor are my parents. Nor is Jeremy and Mary. Oh well. I'm hoping for scores in the 20s. We shall see. We shall see. Question number 10 is a double pointer, so let's see if we can get 2 points here. Can you name the musical and the composer from this poster? Very famous poster if you're into musical theatre. I think possibly famous beyond musical theatre fans as well, but we'll find out. 1 point for the name of the musical, another point for the name of the composer, please. Two points if you can. Question number 11 is this question here. On which Caribbean island is Death in Paradise filmed? On which Caribbean island is Death in Paradise filmed? One of the actors from Death in Paradise was supposed to get married on this island in the last year, but then it didn't happen because of, well, you know what. I'm getting very confused in the comments now. It was a long way to the quiz tonight. It was a long way around central London today. Stadiums. You're not still on question 5, are you, Jeremy? Question 12. What 2 fire extinguisher types can be used on electrical fires? See if anybody remembers their health and safety trainings when they've joined a workplace, or perhaps you're a firefighter, in which case you'd better know it. But what 2 fire extinguishers? You do get 2 points for this. 2 fire extinguisher types can be used on electrical fires. Caitlin's worked it out. Sure, Emma and Josh have too. I reckon downstairs they've got that point for the musical one as well. Caitlin and Emma went to university with the daughter of someone who built the helicopter. We can't speak more about this yet, but that's very exciting. And Death in Paradise is on Auntie Cheryl's bucket list of places to go, so you better watch out, Uncle Simon. Strange things go down on that island. Question 13. What is the main ingredient in hummus? What is the main ingredient in hummus? Number 14 is our singing computer. So here we go. Once again, as always, I've taught the computer a new song. Computer's going to hopefully give our best version of it. Hopefully you're going to hear it first time, because I pre-played it just before the quiz. But if you don't hear anything the first time, I will play it again, and it seems to have been more successful the second time.
A long, long time ago. I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, that I could make those people dance. And maybe they'd be happy for a while.
Did you hear it? I don't know. Pop it in the comments if you heard it, or if you didn't, but I will play it again for you. This is the computer singing question number 14. 2 points for it, 1 point for the name of the song, and 1 point for the original recording artist, please.
A long, long time ago. I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, that I could make those people dance. And maybe they'd be happy for a while.
Hummus seems popular in this crowd, by the way. Mary made some yesterday, from scratch. Daniel and Adrian are having it for dinner tonight. I hope you're having something with it, because hummus in a spoon, really, it's not going to be very filling. It's going to be awfully windy as well. Neve knows all the words to this song. Favourite song, look at that. 2 points, easy, in the bag for you there. My parents heard it, but it made no difference. Same with Martin. Karen in Manchester heard it. No idea. You will know the song, I promise you. You will know the song. As Danielle says, it's a good song. Auntie Cheryl's been singing along to it. Question 15. Which Disney animation, another one for you to sing along to, which Disney animation features a magic carpet ride? Which Disney animation features a magic carpet ride? Saw this one on stage with Sister Sophie. And I tell you what, the carpet ride was magic. I have no idea how they did it. It was incredible. Which Disney animation features a magic carpet ride? Question number 16. From my granddad, 2 portraits. So, can you identify them? 2 famous faces. Who are they? You get 1 point for each. Two points here if you can. That's very kind of you, Danielle. She's trying to think of a clue to feed to my mother, who is often in need of clues at that question. Question number 17. It looks like this. In radio terms, what does FM stand for? In radio terms, what does FM stand for? Be interested if this is common knowledge or not, because I didn't have a clue. I'll look this one up. If you need a point, question number 18 is the next question, and it is this question here. From what tree does maple syrup come? From what tree does maple syrup come? Martin, I didn't even realise I was giving a clue, but you are welcome. Yeah, that's an excellent clue. Well done, me. Number 19. When was the most recent leap year? When was the most recent leap year? Nice compliments there for the portraits from my granddad as well. Of course, the biggest compliment is getting 2 points for that question. That says they're a good portrait. Question number 20 is a double pointer. As always, it's our double point dingbat. What do you see? You do get 2 points if you can work it out. solve this cryptic visual puzzle for 2 points. Alrighty, I shall leave this on the screen for 5 more seconds and then we will start to go through the answers. So if you need a little bit more, feel free to take a picture of the screen or screenshot it. Hokey cokey, that's time. So we're going to start through, go through the answers now. Most of the questions, as always, are 1 point, but some of them are worth more than that, and when we get to those I will let you know so that you can take as many points as possible. Remember, the shout out gets you a bonus point, so if you haven't yet had your shout out and you would like one, join it in the chat and you will get a shout out and you take an extra point for it. It's very much worth it. Here we go, question number 1. What shape is a hula hoop? It is a circle. Easy peasy to start with. A circle. Uncle Howard saying even he got that one with the dingbat. Even. Question 2. Cozumel is an island off the coast of which country? It is Mexico. Mexico. Apparently, for those interested, Cozumel is soon to be a home port for some cruises. It was the first time that Cozumel has been the start of a cruise for Royal, I believe. But anyway, that was something I saw recently online. Question 3. What C is a term for someone who is famous despite having no obvious talent? And the answer there is celebrity. Celebrity. Number 4. A magnet has 2 poles. What are they called? Well, they are called, quite easily, north and south. North and south. If you got one, I'm pretty sure you got the other, and that means you get 2 points for it. 1 point for north, 1 point for south. Ooh, we've got split comments here for the dingbat. Claire's got it now. Danielle's going, it's a bit tricky this one. We shall see. We'll find out when we get to the end. Here we go, number 5. 4 points for it. If you can name the countries based on their Olympic stadiums. Let's start with the one in the top left. Top left, potentially the most familiar to us, though it is a little while ago now. It feels like it wasn't so long ago, but it was. This is the London Olympic Stadium, now the home of West Ham. So the country is the UK. Then if we go down, so left on the bottom, this one was Germany. Germany, Das Olympischen Gamesen, or whatever they called it over there. 1936, I think. Not the most joyous of games, but there you go. Then let's go across to the bottom. Let's go for the right-hand side. And the bottom, it's the Bird Nest, I think is what it was nicknamed, and that's China. And at the top, you haven't seen this stadium very much, and that's because the games haven't happened yet. It's Japan. And that is supposed to be the centre. That is their main Olympic stadium from last year's Olympics. Which is supposed to be happening this summer. Question 6. Norwegian, Carnival, and question 3 have what in common? Well, they are all cruise lines. Norwegian Cruise Lines, Carnival Cruise Lines, and Celebrity Cruise Lines. Number 7. Which company invented the instant printing camera? It's Polaroid. Polaroid, and they went out of business because of it, because they decided that digital cameras weren't going to be a thing. It lost them a lot of business. Number 8. Itty bitty word game. One of my favourite questions in the quiz. Ooh, so strong. What do you see that works with that clue? I think it's very easy this week. You'll see why in a sec. It's because they're all in a line. Muscular. Muscular. Look at that. Oh, so strong gets you points if you put muscular all on the right hand side of the screen. There you go. Martin Hyman got it. Question number 9. According to John McCormack, it is a long way to where? The answer is Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. I was almost close with the tune there. I lost it. But to be honest, I don't think I ever had it. Number 10. I won't try singing anything from this. The songs are too nice. I would ruin them. Can you name the musical and the composer from this poster? Well, the musical is Miss Saigon. They were going to be... Maybe they did it and I missed it. They were going to be doing a new film version of it. I think it was supposed to come out last year. But I don't know if they changed it because of the pandemic. Anyway, this is Miss Saigon and the composer is Claude Michel Schonberg. Spelling doesn't count. Claude Michel Schonberg is the composer. Number 11. On which Caribbean island is Death in Paradise filmed? The answer is Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe. Number 12. 2 types of fire extinguishers can be used on electrical fires. Which are they? You're going to get 2 points for this. And the answers are as follows. CO2, carbon dioxide, and dry powder, or powder. You can't use foam and you can't use water because electric and water don't like each other. So, 2 points for CO2 and powder. Number 13. What is the main ingredient in hummus? Oh, I think we know a few people playing the quiz who will get this one right. It is chickpeas. Chickpeas. 14. Singing computer. Let's have another listen.
A long, long time ago. I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, that I could make those people dance. And maybe they'd be happy for a while.
My Miss American Pie drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. There you go. Hopefully you got it. Neve certainly did. It is American Pie by Don McLean. American Pie, Don McLean. Martin Hyman wants a bonus point for Halon. I assume this is to do with the fire extinguisher question. Is this another Salford? Is this another Salford coming in? What is Halon? It's a gas of some sort, is it? I didn't know about Halon. Never seen one of them. But if it works, it works. We're very generous with points here. If it's a correct answer, we give it. Number 15. Which Disney animation features a magic carpet ride? It is Aladdin. Aladdin. Or as some places call him, Aladdin. Take your pick. Number 16. Apparently even Madonna did a version of that. What? American Pie? Oh, so Halon is a fire extinguisher type used on aircraft. It's quite interesting, that. Question 16 is these famous faces, portraits from my granddad. And these are 2 American presidents today. I wonder if you can name them both. I reckon the one on the left is more familiar. I don't know. This is President Kennedy, JFK. And on the right, it's Lyndon Johnson. 2 presidents of the States, President Kennedy and President Johnson. Number 17. In radio terms, what does FM stand for? The answer is frequency modulation. Who knew? Frequency modulation. Martin, your son is giving you a bonus point. Isn't he generous? Number 18, hopefully you all got it. From what tree does maple syrup come? It is, of course, the maple tree. And this was very interesting. When I was writing this quiz, I found a website which was all about how you can tap the tree. And they literally, I don't know, go on YouTube after this and search maple tree tapping. It's really fun. They put a metal tap into the tree and a bucket underneath it. And the tree literally becomes a tap of maple syrup. It's amazing. Question number 19. One was the most recent leap year where you don't have to think far. It was 2020. It was a leap year, so 2020 gets you the point there. And let's see how you did on this one. Double point dingbat to close the quiz. 2 points if you said under the weather. Under the weather. Yeah, if you just put frequency or if you just put modulation, then please do take half a point for the radio one on number 17. We're feeling very generous today. Under the weather for question number 20. What did you do? Alright. What? So some maple syrups have synthetic ingredients? That's an outrage. Weather map, it's not quite right, I'm afraid. Nope. Under the weather. Oh, there you go. Uncle Howard got it. Oh, the King Bat didn't this week. Ah, he'll have to be the Prince Bat until he regains the crown. Claire thought it was weather map as well. Alright, scores on the doors. Daniel's calling it at 21 today. He says a tricky quiz. Well, we'll see. Well, you were right, Martin, in that the place marker was a map marker, I suppose. I'll take the blame on it. I'll take the blame. I made that one up myself, which is always risky. 21 points for Neve and Ollie as well tonight. 21 seems the number of the moment. Danielle saying that the tree tap thing sounds like an April Fool's joke. It really isn't. After this quiz, go and search for it. Maple syrup tree tapping. It's brilliant. Anyway, 22 for Caitlin. Good score. 24 for Jeremy and Mary. Not so bad after all. That's great. 18 for Bubba and Grandad. Auntie Cheryl vouches for it. She has seen maple tapping in real life and it is amazing. Look at that. I want to grow a maple tree just to be able to tap it. 21 for Caroline. 21 really is the score of the moment. 21 for Caroline. 21 for Grandma. 26, my goodness, for Judith and Stephen. 20 points for Sophie and Tom. 22.5 for my parents. Caitlin says that today she's learnt that Lyndon Johnson looks a lot like Angus Dayton. Martin's siding with Claire now and trying to see if they can change the answers. 26 for Auntie Sharon and Uncle Simon. Yeah, look at that. 20 points for Auntie Jane and Uncle Steve and, of course, Barney. 23 points for Danielle and Martin. 22 for Claire and Matt. 24.5 for Josh and Emma. It's looking like 26 is the winning score, though, and we've got two teams with it. 19 for Rachel. 26 points still in the lead, and so we call it at 26 points, unless you're going to jump in very quickly with the 27 or higher. With no birthday bonuses to award this week, that means that Judith and Stephen and Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Simon tie in first place on the 70th round of our general knowledge quiz. So congratulations to you on winning. I shall see you next week at the same time of 8:15 here on the same channel, and I will have 20 more questions for you and 30 more points. In the meantime, have a lovely week. I'll see you then. Bye bye.